Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your Avalon Rituals October reading. My name is Julia, thank you for tuning in. And I am going to do such a magical reading because not only am I living in Avalon in Glastonbury and sending out this healing energies of this place through this video for you guys, but I will use the Lenormand that I have bought in Sintra. So Sintra is a place, a very magical place in Portugal, and I've actually read that it's basically the, do you say Portuguese Glastonbury, and it is super magical, really powerful place, and that's where I got these cards where I'm going to lay out now your October reading. Also, what I want to do first is I have my singing bowl here with me, and it's a 432 hertz frequency vibration for the heart chakra. So what you can do, I'm going to play it for around about a minute, and everything that lies heavy on your heart, you can just like release it with your breath while I'm playing the singing bowl. So basically just think about what you want to let go of, and then take a deep breath into your belly and just breathe it all out, and do this while I'm playing the singing bowl as often as you like. So I will now shuffle your cards and lay them out and change the camera perspective. All right, Scorpio, let's have a little look. I know these cards are just like massive and giant, so but I think that should be okay-ish. Or I always thought I have no Virgo in my chart, but with those cards I really want to make it really nice aligned. Anyway, so you are in this deck as well. You are this lady, no matter of your gender. This male person here is your love interest, or a very important person in October for you. Again, no matter of their gender. So let's have a little look. You are in the house of the sun. So in general, the sun is the best card in the whole deck, and you are in this position. So the sun is talking about success and happiness. And if you want to have a look, what is going to be happy, what is going to be successful, you are. So either there is a lot of success coming in financially or business-wise, or maybe even private luck. Let's have a look where this is going to. But I want to have a look first around the cards in your immediate environment. There is some sort of transformation going on. I do feel like there is an inner transformation going on, and also the card of the stork is in the house of the cross. Cross always means destiny, fate, karma. So I do feel like you're working here on a karmic lesson, and you are able actually in October to transform a karmic lesson here. I almost want to say I feel like you've worked on that lesson and you're like through with one aspect of it. Since I was already talking about the cross, I also want to see where the cross is, and it's up here, which is also in your direct line, which means these are the things you're thinking about. So, but before I come to those cards in a line, I want to see in what placement is the cross. Well, so the cross is in the house of a snake. The snake can stand for another woman, so maybe there was a karmic lesson with another woman. It could be a karmic lesson related to money, power, and sex, because that is also what the snake stands for. For some of you, it might involve some sort of healing, because the snake can also stand for healing energies. But yeah, I do feel like you might have had a lesson here related to money, power, sexual energies with the snake, those desires basically. Right, let's see. It might be that you're gonna be quite busy with related to your work life, because the birds can stand for a lot of messages coming in, and again the anchor could stand for work. So it might be that there's a lot of communication going on in your work life, a lot of maybe even a bit of stress and nervousness, or a bit of hectic. Interestingly, the anchor is in the house of the moon, so it might be that you work a lot with women, or that you have work to do in the areas of your psychic abilities, your intuition, or some sort of emotional work that you're doing here. Again, with the I don't see it as nervousness and stress in a sense of something extremely negative. I feel like you might be quite busy here. There might be a lot of communication. Sometimes the bird can stand for gossip energy related to that topic, which could be the case. But let me see. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Next cards are those on top here. So there is love in your mind. You're thinking about love, but also there seems to be some sort of a grief and sadness related to love, or there could have been an ending related to your love life, or something that is stagnant, that is not growing, that is not moving, and you're not really getting anywhere, and you might feel a little bit stuck here. But good thing, we see the key here. Key also in the house of love, not only next to the love, but also in the placement where usually the house of love is. And we do have solutions here. I do feel there might be some key moments related to your love life, key moments, solutions related to your love life. And therefore I would almost say that this situation is gonna like open up again, and it's gonna start moving forward again here. So let's have a look now into your further environment, which is basically the corner cards of your corner cards. We have the child, we have the moon, the house, and the tree. So maybe you're thinking about starting a family here, because the tree, the house, private life, family, child, could be a child, emotions, the cycle, the feminine cycle here. So that could be something where you might have that in your further energetic field to start a family. That could be with those two cards, or with those four cards in your further environment was the first thing that came to mind. If I now have a look onto each card, I would say it might be that you're doing some spiritual inner child work here, because also the child could not only stand for an actual child, but also for your inner child. So that might be something that is maybe even part of a solution here. Also, there could be something new coming into your spiritual life, maybe a spiritual soul connection, because again, the star stands for spirituality, for clarity, for a wish coming true. So a really beautiful placement. And if you have the wish of having a child, maybe this is why we do see the child in the position of the star, which again is a wish. What are you wishing for? That could be a child. But again, it could also simply mean a new beginning here. We do have the emotions here. So there could be a new emotional beginning with someone, if I put those two cards together. Also, this is in the house of the fox. And the fox is sometimes a tricky situation. So it might be that there's a tricky situation where you need to be really clever about how you now are going to continue in the situation, or in order to get the situation to the highest good for everybody involved, inclusive yourself. So that could be something here. The fox sometimes comes with a deceitful energy. So the keyword, or one of the keywords for the fox could be, be a little bit cautious here. So there could be something, maybe even if that is like talking about psychic abilities, if that is like some sort of a medium, and just if you go somewhere who has psychic abilities, I would say really listen to your own intuition, and if it resonates, and just be a bit cautious. That might be something here as well. But I do feel for the most of you, this is really talking about your emotional life, having a tricky situation, like I've said. That could be related to your really close environment, so people who are very close to you, who are in your house, or related to family situations as well. And then we have the tree here. Tree stands also for stability, could stand for family as well. It might even be that a situation here that was blocked related to your family, or a family situation, or your immediate environment, your flat, your house, that there was some situation that was blocked, but now there comes in a new stability. That might be the case here as well. So let's have a look. What are you thinking about? Love was the first, and then we do have the park, which could stand for a meeting. Maybe you are going to meet someone here, and it's going to be like a destiny energy or a karmic energy, like a strong pull between the two of you. I have to say, I don't feel like this person here. I do feel like if there's a new person related to your feelings, it's going to be a new person that is coming relatively soon, but I don't feel like this person is that person, if that makes sense now. Because what's between you guys? You are in the same line, but between you guys, stress, nervousness, maybe some gossip, and like the cutting short of something. Maybe you have ended a situation here because maybe it was a little bit too stressful. So that is something to keep in mind as well, that I actually feel like this person is not really this situation here where you could meet someone else. I do want to go to the top of the reading in a second, because that was of course these were the first cards I laid out, where I already felt like it might be that you are meeting someone is maybe coming to you from like further away. Also, this person is now in his own house, or her, which also means this person is very much focused on him or herself. I do feel with this person there were definitely some blockages, maybe even some communication blocked, maybe some other blockages with this person, where this is why you said, you know what, this is not serving me anymore. I feel like there were a lot of complications. Oh my goodness, yeah, wow. Yeah, the snake and the fox, you do not want to have those two together. It's like a very deceitful, snaky, manipulative energy here. Again, we do also see the mice here. So even though I have the best card of the whole deck, which is the sun here, I have to say I do feel like there was a really tricky situation with this person, and also the thoughts are not really clear. With the snake, with the fox, I mean, probably that was part of some sort of karmic situation here that is now changing for the better. But yeah, so far so good. The first card is the rider, the placement of the rider. And you can always see, okay, what's coming in with the first card. And I heard a ship is coming in. So maybe someone is moving to you or visiting you from afar. Maybe someone is traveling to you. There might be a lot of attraction between you guys and a lot of chemistry, because we do have, if this is not a person from afar, it could be maybe someone who's not the same nationality as you. So a foreigner. Do you say foreigner? I sometimes have, well, I think that's a word. So, and there might be a lot of sexual attraction here, and a lot of appreciation, a lot of energy, a lot of chemistry here with this person coming in. Since we do have this indicated with the ship, not with the rider, with the ship, it could have been someone you already know who left at some point and now is coming in back again. That could be something here as well, because the ship, people who leave with the ship, they could also potentially come back again. I do want to see what is the rider bringing here. Like, the rider is also good news, a meeting coming in, and there is actually what is changing. That's in the placement of the stork, which I already went like straight in basically with the reading, seeing the stork, feeling like that is a very important thing. So what is changing? Some sort of action or movement is changing. Maybe a meeting is coming in or a letter is coming in. Check this, there is the letter right next. Even the rider on its own would already indicate that there might be some sort of message coming in, but we do have a double here. So it might be that there's a message coming in. It might be that there are deep, meaningful conversations coming in that might be with a friend energy, because the letter is in the house of the dog, which is a friend. And I do feel like this is going to bring a positive, uplifting change. Interestingly, the ring is in his own placement. What do we have around the ring? Abundance. So maybe you have an abundance on partnerships that are just really like beautiful and nourishing. That could also mean a financial partnership, maybe a contract, maybe a new partnership here is coming in that is going to be like really abundant, and there's got a lot of communication going on. What I didn't do, by the way, was mirroring the heart and mirroring the ring. I mean, I'm basically just about to talk about the ring, but I can mirror the heart, and then it falls onto those cards. And we do have, again, meaningful conversations, not only with a friend. I do feel like there will be really deep conversations with friends, but also either with a person that you have some sort of feelings for, or it's going to be meaningful conversations about the things that are very dear to you. Again, this is connected to some sort of meeting here, park, and it's gonna bring in clarity. It might be a very spiritual connection here as well, a spiritual heart connection. It might be even some philosophical conversations. I just see you at night under the stars, just talking away, having a lovely time, a lovely meeting. That sounds and feels just really beautiful here. Mirroring the, let me see, ring. We do have it mirrored onto the work. So either that means stable relationship, or it means work relationship, especially since the anchor is mirrored onto the tower. Those two in combination actually do mean being self-employed. So being self-employed, maybe with something related to business, to traveling, going to places, with people having a self-employed business with people who are from further away. Maybe you are also fulfilling your dreams and wishes, because also the ship is, what are you longing for? What are your dreams, your hopes for the future? So that could be something here as well. And I do feel like the corner cards, especially, I do feel like there is a lot of also work connection here going on. Maybe this is why you have the abundance of relationship, because there are, first of all, like beautiful connections related to your work, and then in your private life as well, as we do have the heart here. I actually don't feel like I need to go further into this person, because I feel like for some reason this person, even if it is showing up, it's also you're turning your back on this person. So I feel like for some reason this person in his or her own place, the ending between your stress and nervousness, you're turning away from that. I do feel this is maybe you've just ended something here. That could have been the case. Very interesting. I do want to go to the last cards here, and I need to pull them up a little bit. Can you see that? Yeah, I think that's better. And that's basically also the destiny line. So something that is like very yeah, basically almost like the headline, and then you have here the head. If that is the headline, that's the sentence below the headline. Oh my god, we have double luck coming in. So very fast, very soon, easy luck, success coming in. Success and happiness are going to be really rooted in your life, and there is a positive change, either related to family issues, though I have to say, if I read it in this row, I do feel like there is something that is really going to grow. Maybe there could be a lot of healing energy here going on with the clover, with all of the cards basically. I feel or I sense like a healing energy going on as well. I also feel like there's a lot of karma release and karma transformation going on for you guys. And I do feel like you're going to feel very stable and secure. And I also feel like your work is going to be very stable and secure. And I do feel this combination of you feeling very stable and secure and your work is very like something that is supporting you. That just feels like amazing, actually. Really nice. I do feel like you do what you love to do work wise. What I do with those readings at the moment is I do always have a look onto work, but now I've already said the things here related to work, so I feel like I'm pretty much done, I would say. Yeah, usually if this card would be more here, then of course I would have more cards, but that's just not showing up now. But as I've said, I do feel like you might be self-employed or maybe thinking about getting or becoming self-employed, becoming independent. Yeah, I just feel like it's a very beautiful reading, actually, even if there are like some sort of energies, but I do feel like they are healing, they are in the process of transforming, and that's really beautiful. All right, I hope you resonated with it. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to my channel. And I am also on Instagram, and I would love to connect with you on Instagram as well. On a more almost daily base, I have like messages out there or little readings for the day, for the energies of the day. So if you would like to receive more inspiration and more readings and more guidance, just go to my channel on Instagram. Sending you all so much love from Avalon.